following is a presentation of Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports. We are Ohio.
Tonight, it's time to crown the final state champion this weekend. Division IV, Steubenville and Bishop Hartley. Big Red rolls into Columbus with an offense that scores fast and in bunches. But bragging rights go to Steubenville's stifling defense with 5 shutouts this season. Bishop Hartley loves to run the ball a lot. Meet Curry Hickman, the senior, a runaway freight train when he touches the ball, averaging close to 7 yards a carry. We crown the final state champion tonight. Who will it be, Steubenville or Bishop Hartley? We find out next on Sports Time Ohio. Ohio Stadium on the campus of the Ohio State University, where the road to the Division IV state championship comes to an end tonight for the 2 teams left standing. It's Big Red of Steubenville taking on the Hawks of Bishop Hartley. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sports Time Ohio's coverage of the OHSAA State Championships. I'm Mike Harris. Welcome inside the broadcast booth. Glad to be joined once again by the former Ohio State quarterback, Greg Fry. And Greg, 2 teams tonight for our final championship crown. Contrasting styles, to say the least, with these 2 squads.
Well, very much a different road to get here. Big Red have been solid all year long, blown away opponents. And for the Hartley Hawks, they dropped 3 out of 4 midseason, kind of wrote them off, but they have put it together and made a strong playoff run.
All right, in our Star Watch tonight, we're talking running backs, beginning with Big Red and Johnny Blue, who's had a great season.
6 foot, 212-pound senior running back Johnny Blue. 31 touchdowns on the year, coming off a big week last week in week 14, 3 touchdowns. He's averaging 7 yards a carry. They've got a balanced offense. When they run the football, Johnny Blue is special. Yeah,
31 touchdowns on the season. And when you talk about running the football, you talk Bishop Hartley, and there's one man who carries the rock, and he did it a ton last week. That's Curry Hickman.
Yeah, Curry Hickman looks like a fullback, runs like a tailback. 36 rushes last week, nearly 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's carried it over 300 times this year. Pounds the football, bruising running back, breaking tackles, spitting nails. Does a great job, and he exemplifies the type of offense that they run.
Well, Steubenville's defense certainly put to the test with big number 4 on the loose here tonight, this Division IV state championship game. With more on tonight's game, let's talk quarterbacks and welcome in the 3rd member of our broadcast team down on the sidelines, Ashley Collins. Hi, Ash.
Hi, Mike. Thanks. Yeah, Steubenville quarterback Dimitri Caleros has a great role model to emulate his quarterback play after, and that's his brother Zach, who played quarterback here at Steubenville, played for the University of Cincinnati, and is now in the Canadian League, where he helped lead his team to the 102nd Grey Cup. Now, he recently suffered an ACL injury, but had great success in his career so far. On the other side, Hartley QB Jake Ruby has decided he wants to be an Ohio State Buckeye, but instead of football, he committed to play baseball here at Ohio State. Now, he said he wanted to make this decision early, and that was very important to him, so he could focus on this and not have to worry about it down the road. Mike?
Thanks, Ashley. Yes, Zach Caleros was a heck of a quarterback, too, at Cincinnati. Time now for our keys to the game, brought to you by Wayside Furniture. Partner, what do you got tonight?
Well, for the Big Red, they got to keep it rolling, blowing out appointments throughout the postseason by 35 points, and they've got to play dominating defense, which they've been doing. For Bishop Hartley, run to football. They want to make a 48-minute game, a 24-minute game, possess the football, and defensively, they got to get to the quarterback.
Well, we're ready for the kick. As Steubenville won the toss, and they have elected to defer. And tonight's kickoff brought to you by Time Warner Cable. There's a look at Ryan Anderson. Back deep. And we're ready to play some football in this Division IV state championship game. Glad you could join us tonight for our final state champ to be crowned at what's been a great weekend here on Sports Time Ohio. Austin Duggan will do the kicking for the Big Red. It's Ryan Anderson and Richard Jones III back deep. This will be Jones, who runs up, drops the football. Let's go! And then recovers it at the 21, and that's where the Hartley offense will go to work tonight. Jake Ruby As Ashley Collins mentioned, the Ohio State commit in baseball, and this is a young man that can certainly throw the football. Yes, they do pound it with Curry Hickman, but don't underestimate number 9's arm.
But he's an athlete. He's a leader on this offense, too. His performance is going to be key tonight. Timely passing and running the football. When they don't run Hickman, watch out for Jake Ruby.
They'll start in the offset eye. That's Richard Jones, the third, and he runs to the marker on the far sideline. So the Jet with Jones to get us started here tonight. Take a look at the starting lineup for Bishop Hartley, presented by Time Warner Cable. You look up front, Worthman at 270, the left tackle, a big guy to run behind. We've told you about Curry Hickman, Nick Onega, the junior with a couple of touchdowns, his lead blocker, and plenty of offense with Richard Jones. And Jake Ruby under center tonight for Brad Birchfield in his 8th year for the Hawks. Here's Hickman with his first carry of the night. He sheds the tackle and gets out across the 40. That is a big body to slow down. LB, multiple red jerseys on him tonight.
Well, you're going to see a lot of that. Just run to the right-hand side. He's going to follow his guard in the center. Look at the blocks. And one guy's not going to take him down. That's the thing. The Big Red defense is going to have to gang tackle him.
Coach is out!
Now, Nijon Robinson was there and got some help from Nick Scott. Picked up 9. And then a flag comes in, some movement up front, and a stoppage in play.
Dead ball. False start offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
I think Cody Kirkbride was actually the one that moved on the right-hand side. 6'3", 220-pound junior guard. That'll frustrate Coach Birchfield after a 9-yard pickup on first down.
So they'll back him up. 2nd and 6, they'll back him up to the 35. Jones in motion, and this time he got Big Red to move. And that was Nijon Robinson. So right
Dead
back.
ball. Encroachment, defense. Number 49, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
How about Jake Ruby comes right back with the hard count.
So after all that, we're right where we started after Curry Hickman's 9-yard run.
Yeah, nobody moved.
Left side of your screen. Power eye. Hickman, first down and more. Man, he is a load as he gets out close to midfield. Take a look at the starting defense for the Big Red. Brought to you by Time Warner Cable. We've already seen Nijon Robinson make the first tackle up front. He is tough, the leading tackler up front. Blue, and Zimish are your linebackers. And in the secondary, some good ones. Mandela, Lawrence Burke, leading tackler in that secondary. Cheyenne Petaway with 3 interceptions on the year. First down at the 46. Hickman lowers the shoulders and gets into Big Red territory. When that train is coming, you better get down. Picked up 8.
Well, you can talk about Curry Hickman as much as you want. The offensive line is doing an excellent job in this opening drive, opening up holes, and he is running downhill.
Mandela, Lawrence Burke on the tackle for Big Red. There's a look at Curry's season. Official stop play here with 9:51 left to go in this opening quarter of the Division IV state championship game here on Sports Time Ohio. Big Red and Bishop Hartley. Second down and 3 from the 47. That's Hickman in motion. They hand it straight ahead. Nick Cohn on the carry.
And if you're watching this game and you've never seen Bishop Hartley, Coach Birchfield, he's got those offensive line splits. You can put a credit card in between their feet. They are tight, tight, tight.
Looking for his 90th win as the head coach at Hartley His 8th season, look at that winning percentage, almost 81%, and certainly no stranger to the state championship. Won 2 of them. Runner-up back in 2013, but he got his first one in 2010 as a head coach at Hartley.
Anthony.
The official timeout. And a timeout taken by Big Red. Here with 9:10 left to go. So some issues on both sides here early on as they start to feel each other out.
Well, that looked like a play-action pass, the way that Jake Ruby was dropping back. And Coach Birchfield got that timeout right before the play. Saw something he did not like.
Take a look at the map for the Hawks of Hartley at a nearby Franklin County. Of course, Central Catholic Conference, there's their state titles and playoff appearances. 14 playoff appearances, 32-11 coming into this state championship tonight. Team that runs the football to the tune of almost 360 yards a game. Well, if you don't stop the 4 train, you're in trouble. It's a long night, and you're not going to get very many plays yourself on the other side offensively.
I'm telling you, they want to make a 48-minute game 24, and they have the capability to do that.
Now Ruby will operate out of the shotgun. Jones in motion. Ruby going to call his own number, trying to get to the edge. Tracked down by Lawrence Burke on the tackle.
Well, that's the weapon he brings. You can run quarterback counter, they fake it. Going right to Hickman. Ruby runs left. Lawrence Burke saves a touchdown. Look at the hole. Great job blocking up front. Ross Worthman left tackle. Had an excellent blocking linebacker to open up the seam.
Now a 6'1" senior with a big tackle there after a 7-yard run. So Ruby will operate out of the shotgun. Hickman will switch to his left. Onega offset.
And you got another timeout.
And Big Red wants to take another timeout with 8:24 left to go.
That's the Hawks. They called another one. That was
the Hawks.
It looked like confusion offensively, and Coach Birchfield used another one.
Here's a look at the Big Red defense. 6.6 points a game. 30 shutouts in the last 36 quarters. A lot of zeros have been put up by Big Red. 5 shutouts on the season. They have been a dominating force defensively, but they can score a ton of points.
Yeah, you talk a lot about their offense, but that defense has been dominant. They are athletic. They run the football well. And they've already made a couple changes defensive line-wise in their front, with Hartley having success in the first couple of first downs.
Now after the timeout by Hartley, 2nd and 3 from the Big Red 36. Jones in motion. They hand it to Jones, cuts back, stays on his feet, out across the 35.
He didn't get it.
No, he did not. He had to get to the 33.
Zane Zimish and Charles Reeve. Charles Reeve chased that down from the backside.
A 3rd and 1 from the 34, and they'll give it to Hickman. Straight ahead. Mandela Burke at the bottom of that pile.
Look at the white shirts he's just following through there. The interior of that offensive line did a great job. Led by Ryan Reed, their center.
See Zimish hit him first, kind of slow him down, and it was gang red on the tackle, but not before he picked up the first down. Ruby under center, offset eye from the 29. That's a negative motion. Lead block, and then Mandela Burke shoots the gap and drops Hickman for a loss. Wow.
That's called film study right there. They love to get the ball quickly outside with the quick pitch. And Mandela Burke all coming. Saw the motion coming at him, and he jumped it. Big tackle for loss.
All the way back to the 34, a loss of 5 on the play. The 10th play of the drive coming up here. That's Jones. In motion, Ruby turns, fires. That is complete. That's Ryan Anderson. Anderson to the near sideline, spins back inside. And he's got a first down. Pick up a 17 on the play. A quick hit by Ruby, and Ryan Anderson did the rest.
Oh, I love the play call. They took a page out of LaSalle Lance's little X screen. They released the tackle. Look at the blocks out front of the other receivers. Nice move back to the inside to get the first down by Ryan Anderson.
Nico Petridis thought he had him. He stopped, turned, and fired inside and picked up the first down. From the 17, power eye with Hickman, the deep back. Hickman following the cone block over the right side of that offensive line. They'll bring up second down. A great opening drive by the Hawks. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Grind clock, as you can see in the upper left, already inside 6 minutes. That's Cone. The lead block for Hickman. Over the right side, Hickman pushing his way towards another first down. First and goal, Hartley.
They are pushing the line of scrimmage. I don't think this Big Red's seen this too many times this year. They're going the wrong direction, but look at the blocks out front, and Hickman running downhill, following his guard, Cody Kirkbride.
Petridis on the bottom of that pile. They'll go back to that power eye one more time. Here's Hickman on the ground inside the 5, meets a pile of red. Resistance, gets some push. Still haven't whistled it dead. And he pushes his way inside the 2. Marlon Lawrence at the bottom of the pile came in.
And they're going to line up and go right back at it. Not going to waste any time.
That's Johnny Blue with the ankle. They go right back to it. And touchdown, Hartley. Coach Birchfield not wasting any time. A flag comes in after the play. Had him lined up. Big fella moving forward.
Steubenville, they're first.
And Curry Hickman has touchdown number 22 on the year.
They pulled a little Ohio State move right here. They went right back to the line of scrimmage.
Ooh.
Hickman over the top. I mean,
that's close.
He nudged that thing on the goal line. He got hit.
He did. That ball didn't look like it crossed. It was close. Ben Hawk on for the extra point. And that is up and through. What a nice opening drive for Coach Birchfield's team.
But we have seen some emphatic drives to start these games in the playoff, in the state finals, and Hartley does it as well.
The 4 train finds the end zone. Hartley with the early lead. Welcome back to Ohio Stadium. Division IV state championship game, and Brad Birchfield's team, you see the drive, 14 plays, over 7 minutes, 79 yards, and Curry Hickman busts in for his 22nd touchdown of the year.
You couldn't script it any better. That's exactly what they wanted to do, and took up a lot of time in that first quarter.
He just chopped down this first quarter with 4:52 left to go. And Steubenville seeing the football for the first time.
We haven't mentioned Johnny Blue's name yet. Well, it was Curry Hickman. Left, Curry Hickman right. Offensive line open to Poles, little screen pass to Ryan Anderson. That was a big pickup after a tackle for loss. And then Curry Hickman twice from the 2-yard line gets it in.
That's what he did tonight. He saw the drive, and he had 9 of those 14 plays, 40 yards of the 79.
Last week he had 36 carries, 196 on the ground. If he can do that tonight, that means they're possessing the football. They have a great chance to win the football game. But I have a feeling the Big Red are going to answer and have an opportunity to answer with their offense.
So Ben Hawk will kick it away. Mandela, Lawrence Burke. DeJuan Jones back deep for Big Red.
And Mike, I'll say it now, if you haven't seen Bishop Hartley play, they will onside kick it. They are not afraid to do that, typically almost every game. So you've got to be ready for that. They try to steal a possession when they can.
Well, they've got the lead, and Hawk ready to tee it up. Steubenville awaits for the first possession here of the first quarter. And Hawk will send it short, and that bounces away and rolls out of bounds. A good field position
Let's go, John.
for Steubenville.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team. The ball we place at the 35-yard line, first down.
A great field position for Dimitri Collaros and the Big Red offense. See if the ball, that is close.
Very close.
That's Alec Taylor, who looked like he might have got a piece of the football, but instead the penalty and great field position here. Blue. Near sideline. Boy, you can hear the pads crunching away. Marquette Dixon was the first one to hit him, and they shoved him out of bounds at the 41. Vashawn Walker also in there, and there's a look at what Collaros has done this year. 63% completion and just some gaudy numbers. 23-50, 23 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Right side again, close to Hartley territory. Jack Ballman in on the tackle, but not before they pick up a first down. An 8-yard run for Blue. There's a look at the offense of Steubenville, brought to you by Time Warner Cable, and they got some big guys up front. Cocker on the left side at 240. Blue, you've seen Collaros has had a great season. They'll run in a lot of running backs as well. Ferguson, McGee, Bernard. They will shuffle them in and out. We'll stick with Blue here over the left side. Had a good block. Ballman in on the tackle again for the Hawks. And they're in Hartley territory quickly as we take a look at the Hartley defense. Presented by Time Warner Cable. To run the 3-4, Walker, Carricker, and Gilmore up front. And then the linebackers. Hickman will play some linebacker. Ballman's already made a couple of tackles. Anderson, Ladd, and Jones in the secondary. Jones with 3 interceptions on the year. Jalen McGee with a run to the far sideline. Cody Kirkbridge on the tackle for the Hawks.
Well, how about Cody Kirkbright coming off the block there? These guys going both ways. Sheds a block and makes a tackle. Otherwise, that had a chance to go down the sideline.
Third down and 5 from the 46. Petridis in motion. Collaros gonna fire in the flat. It is complete. Petridis has it inside the 30. Anthony Ladd comes up on the tackle, but not before an 18-yard pickup. Galeras to Petrides.
Well, Galeras can find time, and a great job stepping up underneath his tackle there to make the throw. Bishop Hartley plays a lot of man coverage, so those receivers are going to get open. The question is, will Galeras have enough time?
First down from the 28. Play action. Galeras, look at end zone, fires, and over the head of his intended target.
You're going to see that a lot. Man coverage, trying to throw the post. He rolls left, throws back. You got a one-on-one situation. Pretty good throw. It's just great coverage. That throw would have had to be perfect.
Nico Petrides was the intended target. Remember, they got the ball with about 4:50 left to go, and in less than 2 minutes, Steubenville's moved down in Hartley territory. Blue, look out, he's got a hole. Blue in the secondary, picks up a first down. Richard Jones on the tackle, pick up a 16 as the crowd chants Blue.
You know, one thing they're doing this opening drive is going on bounce to the short side of the field and run it towards the Big Red bench. And look at the blocks. Johnny Blue.
They'll go back to Blue. Stepped over one tackler. Inside the 10. Jones in on the tackle. Got some help from Bashawn Walker. And they're moving quickly here.
Well, they keep pounding that short side. 7 yards of carry. Well, you can see why.
Blues the deep back. Second down and 6 from the 7. Motion left. Blue has a hole. Blue moves in. And he's got the touchdown. 7-yard touchdown run for Johnny Blue, number 32 on the year. And just like that, Big Red answers.
So this time they formation boundary. They motion back to the wide side. They outnumber the Hawk defense, and Johnny Blue pushes it in. The Big Red answers.
Well, you're ready here.
The extra point is good. Does Steubenville not wasting any time? They didn't have any time to waste. That was Mark Smith on the extra point for Big Red. Well, the Hawks did what they were supposed to do. We knew Big Red could score in a hurry. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, they motion the field. Look at the red shirts downfield. Left-hand side of the offensive line does a great job on their blocks. Amir Richmond leads the way. Johnny Blue sticks it in, and we have deuce. Both teams holding serve so far. And you can just tell this is going to be a game defensively of who can get some stops, especially in this first half. Getting stops at home possessions is going to be huge.
Well, Blue, 6 carries, 45 yards on that opening drive. So both of the players that we spotlighted in the open have been very busy guys.
They weren't waiting. Let's put it out. Ready to go. No surprises week 15. Here's what we got. They're coming at you.
First quarter of this Division IV state championship game here on Sports Time Ohio. Austin Duggan ready to kick it away. Brian Anderson, Richard Jones back to receive the kick. Well, Reno Sakachi's got exactly what he wanted to see. Short kick. Field and see where they mark it down, but it'll be good field position for Hartley regardless. Kind of a little pooch punt.
Austin Rollins did a good job just catching that ball, doing the safe thing.
Take a look at the scoring drive again for Steubenville.
A heavy dose of Johnny Blue. Again, they're running that short side, keeping it on their own sideline. Well, look at the block. putting him downfield into the secondary. Here's your touchdown run. He says, hey, Curry Hickman, if you can do it, I can do it.
Oh, Ruby under center. They mark the ball at the 35. Toss to Ryan Anderson. Anderson on the jet, picks up blockers. Good pursuit by Big Red. Well, A.J. Cochran got to him first, and then got some cleanup from Zane Zimish. And Ryan Anderson looked like that thing was going to go, and that defense, they moved to the football.
That shows you the closing speed. You're right. It looked like he had some blockers out front. That looked like it had a chance to go for at least a first down, and it shut down quickly.
They'll give him 6 on the play, so still a good pickup on first down. See how tight bunched they are. Inside. That's Jones has the first down. Out across the 45 to the 47. Jeremy Blue on the tackle as we take another look.
Wing motion, he's going to follow both his backs up in the hole, and that hole opens up quickly. Nice execution.
Boy, Johnny Blue's been all over the place as well.
Yes,
Put him in the end zone, and they'll wrap you up in your arms, too. 25 combined plays tonight. 22 rush, 3 pass for Coach Birchfield. Hawks, and that is no surprise. Motion. Hickman swallowed up and dropped for a loss.
Marlon Lawrence untouched in the backfield. Watch him. He's going to follow. The guard's going to pull. He's just going to follow and blow this thing up. Good recognition on his part. Jarrett Croswell pulled. He just chased him and made the play.
Well, they'll mark it back at the 44, so 2nd and 12 now as Ruby will operate out of the shotgun. Ruby on the delay. Mandela Lawrence Burke, the first one to get there. Boy, it almost looked like Ruby was a little stunned at the snap. I don't know if that was a delay or not.
I don't know either. It looked like a quarterback draw. The good thing, Jake Ruby, he didn't. Once he hesitated, he went straight north and south.
Coach Burkfield, you can say, kind of calm down here. We're good.
Let's go to the second quarter. We're tied. We're happy.
And we wind down the first quarter of this Division IV state championship game. Both teams have found the end zone through the first 12 minutes. We've got a good one. Hartley, 7. Steubenville, 7. Hartley with the football. When we come back, it has been everything as advertised. The ground game on display here at Ohio Stadium tonight. The OHSAA State Championships on Sports Time Ohio are brought to you by Time Warner Cable. Enjoy the most sports on the most devices no matter where you are, only with Time Warner Cable. And by Wayside Furniture. Good luck today and protect yourself out there. And by your local Toyota dealers. Visit buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. And we welcome you back inside Ohio Stadium, all tied up at 7. Mike Cairns, Greg Fry, Ashley Collins, our Division IV state championship game. The final champ to be crowned on what has been a great weekend. The weather, a little chilly but dry.
Ideal, and no wind to speak of, which is not typical of the first week of December. We've had a few ugly state championship weekends.
Absolutely.
This has been a pretty good one. I'll take this football weather today. This is nice.
And Saturday, Championship Saturday has been pretty good so far. We had a good one this morning, you and I did. The Division I state champs, St. Ed's with Wayne was a great football game as Wayne made a great charge in that one late. And now this one. Ruby firing far sideline, complete. Boy, what a strike there from Jake Ruby, 13 yards to Ryan Anderson. There's that baseball arm that Ohio State wants so bad.
If anybody doubted if they could throw the football, here you go. Just on an outcut. That is well executed. Ryan Anderson sticks his foot in turf, runs that comeback route. Great throw by Jake Ruby.
There's a player down, and there looks to be a flag down on the field.
Was it a player or a referee?
It is a ref. A flag down back at the 46.
Did the face mask come off?
Face mask. Defense, number 60. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. Results in a first down.
All right.
Mike, I can't emphasize how big that pickup was. 3rd and long for the Hawks to maintain the possession. Brad Birchfield does not want to punt tonight. He doesn't want to see Ben Hawk except for extra points and maybe a few field goals.
A.J. Cochran got called for the face mask. Well, we couldn't tell.
I think that was just in the melee of
what the official got caught up in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Couldn't tell. Interesting power bunch to the left of Ruby. The ball on the ground. Ruby fell on it. Back at the 40.
But again, I can't tell if this was a read play on his part and he was trying to keep it. He had a lot of room to the outside. So very fortunate to fall on. Let's see if I think he is reading this. But boy, had he kept it, he had some room to run.
That ball seemed like it stayed there forever.
Yeah, fortunate that he fell on it, because look, he's 1 white shirt, about 6 red shirts.
Loss of 4 on the play. The 2nd and 14 will back him up to the 39. Jones cuts inside, slices his way to the 32.
Well, that's the wing counter. You gotta stay home at the backside when you're playing an offense like this. He's run it a couple times, and he is 1 step away from breaking this. Look how, shoestring tackle. Otherwise, he is gone. He's got a lead blocker out there, Cody Kirkbride. Nice pickup though to give him a possibility to get the first down.
Picked up 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 32. Movement up front. Hickman spins his way into the hole. Met up by Nick Scott. Came up from a safety position.
Well, how about that for, knowing what you do well. It's 3rd and long. You run the football. Great job at the right side of the offensive line, just collapsing it. And Hickman gets within a yard of the first down, and you can guess what they're going to do.
You've already told us that.
Anyone?
The power. LaShawn Walker, the up.
Oh, my.
Jones. And then that left side of the line caves in. Ruby with the hard count. A.J. Cochran commits. And they'll pick up the first down.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense. Number 53, 5-yard penalty, results in a first down.
Oh, they got Seth Biacco.
That's twice now. Big Red came up with the tackle for a loss on first down, and Hartley's been able to pick up the first down. See the hard count. Yeah, there you go. Cochran, nobody in that offensive line move.
That power bunch to the left. Inside handoff to Hickman. Hickman straight ahead.
Somewhere in Hilliard, Ohio, there's a coach named Brian White who's sitting at home on his lazy boy right now, and he is smiling.
Probably with shorts on.
Because if you've ever seen Hilliard Davidson, but you don't quite run the same type of offense, but boy.
We saw them win a state championship.
Tempo. Absolutely they did.
You and I called that game. It was a great one. Onega. That's him in motion. The gives to Hickman. Hickman bottled up. Big Red all over it. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Johnny Blue. And a host of others, Seth Biacco.
Oh, what a good player Johnny Blue is. We knew how good he was offensively. Well, boy, he is all over the football defensively.
The play, middle linebacker. But look at the red shirts, man. Those guys are running the football. Another 3rd down opportunity for a stop for the Big Red.
See what they've got here. 3rd and 5. The ball sits on the 16, tied at 7. Second quarter. Division IV state championship game. Jones in motion. Toss left, Jones. Omega and Hickman out in front. Sheds one block, but he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Short of the first down. Jeremy Blue over there to knock him out of bounds, but he had both of his guys out in front of him, Onega and Hickman. But a nice job by Blue to come over from the weak side and knock him out.
Yeah, it looked like they had plenty of white shirts to get the first down. Nice tackle in the open field. Fourth and short.
Now Coach Reno saying stay onside.
Yes.
Watch the hard
count. Make him
count.
earn it, right?
Watch the hard count. Walker's the up back. Jones and Hickman in that power offset eye. And there you go.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense, number 5. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Jalen McGee this time, and there's Coach Reno. Ooh.
Boy, Jake Ruby is managing, oh, look at that, managing the clock. He's gotten a jump off sides twice on fourth down. Again, we're deep into the second quarter, and Hartley is just chewing clock.
First and goal at the 7. Inside handoff. There's a pile of red there.
Boy, and that's, the keep is there for Jake Ruby, because their defense is keying on Hickman.
Yeah, you saw Ruby bounce to the outside off of that collapse up front. Cochran, Biacco.
And I just feel like Coach Birchfield doesn't want to score on first or second down. He'll take it, but I think he'd rather score on third or fourth.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Hey.
Just keep pounding the rock. Ruby. Second and goal. Jones on the move. Toss right. On the cutback, that's Anderson. Anderson dives inside the 5. They'll get him down at the 3. Zane Simish on the tackle.
What a great cutback by Ryan Anderson, because they had this one defense. You can see McGee out there, and he cuts it back. Boy, if he tries to stretch this outside, he's dead. But look at the positive yards going forward.
Well, Mandela Lawrence Burke is another one way in the wood.
He's a closer. Can you tell how quick he gets there?
Wow. 14th play of the drive right here. Third and goal from the 2. Hickman is back in the power eye. They'll give it to Hickman, follows the blocks. And Big Red wins this push at the 1. 4th and goal coming up. That's just pin your ears back on both sides and come get it.
No surprise where it's coming. Look at those linebackers fill the hole there. Holding their ground. Here we go. He can't stand it.
Sit formation. 4th and goal. Hickman, left side, touchdown. Second touchdown of the night for Curry Hickman, and the 235-pound senior gives Hartley the lead. Penalty flag. It's a sideline warning.
We're having the obligatory sideline warning in week 15.
Both teams have gotten them.
Okay, well, that's out of the way. Let's play some football. Thank
exactly.
you.
Big Red had it in the first quarter. Hartley here in the second quarter. Okay, everybody's good. Ben Hawk for the Hawks. Jack Ballman on the hold. Extra point is up and good. Curry Hickman finds the end zone twice tonight. Hartley with a 7-point lead here in the second quarter. never too young to be a Big Red fan. Second quarter, Hartley on top, 14-7. Well, no one else has an opinion like Bruce Drennan. Find out what he thinks about what's happening in Ohio sports. It's Monday through Thursday, 3:30, and then Sundays at 7 after the Browns game. And it's right here on Sports Time Ohio. Let's send it down to Ashley Collins. Ash?
Thanks, Mike. And Coach Reno said Hartley presents a challenge to them that they haven't faced all season long. He said they play teams with power run games, but they may not have the speed that Hartley does. Coach added that the team that tackles best, protects the ball best, is not always going to win, but they'll definitely be around in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that is the strategy that he's used for a very long time in Steubenville, and it has paid off because they have made quite a few trips into the semis, and after 33 years and 3 state championships, I think his theory is pretty good. The proof is what they've done. 18 times they've been into the semis in his 33 years, so better than 50%. There's a look at the scoring drive, 15 plays, 66 yards, and 8 minutes, just under 8 minutes. Look at the first drive. A combination over 15 minutes on 2 drives.
That's the recipe that they're going to have to continue to follow to win the football game, because this Big Red offense is explosive. You just can't give them as many opportunities.
Now, my math is horrible, but we've played a little less than 18 minutes, and they've had 2 drives for 15 minutes.
Well, and this is going to be the second drive of the Big Red, if you can believe that.
And Steubenville scored quickly with their first drive. Now, remember the first one, they pooched it. This one, they're going to pooch out of bounds on the far sideline. They seem to be sending it away from Mandel, Lawrence Burke, and DeJuan Jones. They don't want anything to do with the return guys, Steubenville.
But when you watch how they kick off, they do it a little bit unconventional. Look at the time possession, dominated by the Hawks. And that can be frustrating when you're on the other side and you're not getting as many touches.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team, number 8. The ball would be placed at the 35-yard line. First down.
Now that's where Steubenville started the last time after a kick out of bounds.
Important for the Big Red to really be poised and keep their composure and understand that they're not going to get as many drives as they typically do.
So Dimitri Caleros will lead the Big Red out as they empty out the offense. Fakes the jet. Caleros on the move out across the 40. Flag comes flying in.
That was Burke. That was Burke. Caleros split out. That was a direct snap to Lawrence Burke.
Flag came in at the tail end. Oh, Burke goes a little wildcat on us. Coach Reno open up the bags here of tricks with the second possession.
Legal block below the waist. Defense, number 45. 15-yard penalty results in a first down.
And that flag came in at the very end of that play. Take another look.
We see the linebacker, Jack Boffman. He dives low to take out the blockers, and he gets flagged for it. And you can hear Coach Birchfield saying, okay, you better call that both ways.
And that moves him into Hawk territory at the 44. Petridis in motion. Caleros fires complete near sideline.
Devin Ferguson open into flat. Good job by Caleros to set his feet. There was a heavy pass rush, but watch him set his feet and make the throw. On the money. Good pickup on first down.
Knocked out of bounds by Jaden Manley right into your living room. Some hazard pay for our guys down on the sidelines tonight. Our crew's done such a great job all weekend long. That's Blue over the left side. Cody Kirkbride on the tackle.
Well, you can see the game plan developing for the Big Red offensively. They're going that short side a lot.
First down for Big Red. I love the chant. Blue. You can hear Steubenville's fans every time he touches the football. And he is the deep back right now. Play action, Collaros. Moves his feet, fires, and that is complete. That's Anthony Zorni on the catch.
They've been run the football that short side with Zorni as a tight end over there. They play action, fake it. And he's going to release downfield. Again, great job by Collaros to set his feet, avoid the pressure, and deliver the football. Excellent throw. Steps up in the pocket. Great play by Collaros there.
Anthony Ladd there in coverage. 19 on the pickup. And quickly they're down to the 15 with the penalty added to it. Blue has blockers, lowers the shoulder and powers his way over Anthony Ladd. Close to another first down.
Well, Anthony Ladd saved a touchdown, but you got a face full of Johnny Blue.
Yes, he did.
Look at the blocking here. I mean, there's a big hole, and Ladd takes him on.
Second down and short. Got to get to the 5. Blue. First and goal, Big Red. Ryan Anderson on the tackle.
It didn't take long for the Big Red to get down there. Talk about a contrast in styles. Don't blink, they could be in the end zone.
Our statistician, Jeff Gears, is going to be a busy guy tonight. He's got a lot of numbers over there. I'm glad he's doing this. First and goal from the 4. Blues deep. Trying the left side again. Blue. Jaden Manley, the first one to wrap him up.
Ryan Anderson there. Thomas Casimir, that was a good job. You could see the Hawks pointing left the whole time. They film study. They knew this play was going left. But look at the penetration. Excellent job holding off the blocks. Jaden Manley really was the one. Watch 19 right there. Holds his ground.
A second and goal. Blue on the move. Reaches out for the end zone. He's going to be short. The third and goal. Big Red.
It's getting physical down there. And the Hawk defense is holding their ground. Good job of the kick out by A.J. Cochran. Just hitting it up in the hole. We're probably going to do it one more time.
Ninth play of the drive. Third and goal from the 1. Blue dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Big Red. And right back comes Steubenville. And Blue from the crowd. Touchdown number 33 on the year for Johnny Blue.
As you would expect, the Big Red offense answers quickly.
Well, Mark Smith with the extra point. And just like that, we are tied back up again. Johnny Blue with his second touchdown tonight. 2 touchdowns for Hickman, 2 for Blue.
He just following his lead blockers. Boy, he leaned into the end zone. He was determined. He didn't like being stopped on second down.
Here's Anthony Ladd, watch him 28 with the football.
Yeah, he took it out. Didn't matter. He crossed the goal line.
Sure did. Great job by Steubenville. Boy, if you're the Hawks, though, you're doing exactly what you want to do. You're shortening the quarter. You turn around and you watch Steubenville go right down the field, boom, 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 to tie it up.
Well, you know they're going to do that. I mean, again, it's going to be a possession game. I mean, the team that blinks first and has to punt is in trouble. And the thing with Hartley now offensively, they've got to possess the football again. They can't give Big Red offense more than a minute to score, or they will score.
I'm thinking they may want to actually try and kick it off next time.
I'm thinking Coach Birchfield is thinking, I just want to get to halftime. Can we just run off the 3 minutes right now and go to halftime? I'd be happy.
Now Austin Duggan will kick.
Yeah, I'm sure Reno's telling his defense, hey guys, come on. Now it's time to get a stop. Let's get a stop, get the offense back. We got 3 timeouts, and let's go in 21-14.
Ryan Anderson, Richard Jones are deep. This is Anderson. There's a hole. He's got a big hole, spun off, 1 tackle, following Jones with a block, trying to get to the outside and track down from behind at the 40. Big return by Ryan Anderson, 47 yards on the return for the senior.
Ooh, you could see that hole developing. Excellent job by the return team, setting it up for Ryan Anderson. Watch the blocks in the middle, and he makes a couple guys miss, but there was a seam, and he hit it. And guess who made the tackle?
Della Burke. Hello. Boy, I really like that kid a lot.
Oh, man.
My goodness. Division I scouts, are you watching?
Yep.
This kid's unbelievable. 3 minutes, 13 seconds. I don't know if that's enough time for
I was going to say, that's a hurry-up offense situation.
Quarterback deep left side. Jake Ruby. Good pickup on first down. I know we're thinking the same thing.
And we say that with all due respect. It may not be enough time. No, they got 1 timeout left. They burnt too early.
Well, the good news is they're on the right side of the field.
Yeah, now they can think about scoring.
They'll take that power bunch and move it to the right side. Hickman.
But for Coach Birchfield, he's holding the cards now, because he wouldn't be displeased if it was 14-14 at halftime. The one thing he wants to do here is possess the football and not give Big Red any time. If he gets points, it's a bonus.
Marlon Lawrence in on that tackle. Bring up a 3rd and 3 from the 33.
He's got a solid kicker in Ben Hawk. He's been excellent on field goals. They're not quite in his range yet.
There's that power stack eye with Hickman deep. Straight ahead. Second effort. Got him close, but he's going to be short. Had to get to the 30. He's about a half-yard short. Marlon Lawrence with a big hit that kind of turned him around.
Well, that was a collision. Hickman kept going.
50 combined plays tonight. 44 rush, 6 pass. We've had 4 rushing touchdowns from the 2 spotlighted players. Here we go. Half a yard, 4th down and short. Hickman got it over the left side. Johnny Blue, the first one there.
Well, they've been perfect on those 4th and short situations all night. Why not do it again? With credit to that offensive line, I mean, they are getting a push. And that's against an excellent defensive line for the Big Red. And I think Coach Birchfield's thinking, I want 3 points. I want to burn all the clock, and I'll kick a field goal, 17-14. He'd be tickled pink.
Hickman to the 25.
They're sitting at about 42 yards right now. Ben Hawk's long is 39. They need to get another probably 5 or 10 to be comfortable.
20th carry here of the half. He had 36 last week. That shows you how long these drives have been.
We'll see if they take it. Maybe they'll take 1 shot with a play action pass.
Now 1 timeout left. That's Jones in motion. They'll toss Jones left side. Onega with the block. Jones has the first down. Gets inside the 10. And Hartley with that 1 timeout. Force the clock stop while they move the chains. And they're going to try to hurry up and get to the line.
Well, Richard Jones has been lethal on the outside with that quick toss. Look at the blocks out front. Nick Onega got a great block.
First and goal from the 8. Hickman. Back to the line of scrimmage. That is it.
Well, here's the bad news is they burned their timeout. This is their last timeout. So even though Jones got him down there, they're probably going to have to kick a field goal.
Marlon Lawrence, Seth Biacco at the bottom.
You can take a risk here and go play action pass, but you better trust Jake Ruby to throw it away if it's not there. Or you just kick it. You take the sure thing, you kick it right here.
Well, you got Ryan Anderson at 6'3", one of your wide receivers. You got Jones, if you want to try to get him thinking motion. But like you said, if it gets left on the field, there's not going to be enough time to set up a field
goal. I think you take the points. I mean, the value is in the kick return. It sets you up. You got a short field. I mean, truly, he was thinking for that drive 14-14. So this is a bonus to kick field goal.
Yeah, Ben Hawk came on.
So what does he do? He's going to go for
swings.
it. They're going to try one play with Jake Ruby.
And they're probably going to throw the football. You see Anderson's at the bottom of your screens. Jones is in the slot.
No, they have to throw it. I don't think they could spike it quick enough if they ran the football. Cannot take a sack.
And a timeout by Steubenville. I think you have to look in the direction of Anderson. Anderson and DeJuan Jones matched up at the bottom of the screen, so Coach Reno wants to talk this one over. And why not? Set it up. Final 10 seconds here of what's been a pretty quick first half and an interesting first half for both squads. A couple of touchdown runs from each of the stars, and that's where we're at.
Both offenses have been perfect.
Huh? Can we get lined up and bring some damn heat? Let's go.
You don't have to read lips on that one.
No, you do not. You're right in the huddle there. You don't even need a red jersey.
Well, again, interesting play call here. They know pass is coming. But typically when the Hawks go play action, it's not expected by the defense, so it puts Jake Ruby in a tough spot. I mean, he has to know you got to be making the right decision here. You've got to throw it away or find your guy. Cannot take a sack.
Let's see what he does here. Ruby will have Anderson, Jones. Anderson's at the bottom of your screen.
I would throw fade to Anderson.
Anderson in single coverage. And they're going to go up over the top to Anderson, and he made the catch. Touchdown! They played the height game at 6'3". Ryan Anderson and DeJuan Jones. Jones giving away some inches, and Ryan Anderson, as Ruby lays a beautiful pass over the shoulder of the senior, and he comes up with a big catch with 6 seconds to go.
This is from an offense that's 90-10 run to pass. You had him in a one-on-one situation. Great recognition, great play call by Coach Birchfield.
Baum in the hold for Hawk.
Wow.
It's good. 21-14. There's a look at Ryan, and here's a look at the play.
What a great play by Jake Ruby. A one-step drop, and he puts it high and outside. Excellent job boxing out by Ryan Anderson. Boy, Ryan Anderson's made some plays in his first half. Perfect throw.
Got some contact there from DeJuan Jones, and stayed with it and made the catch.
With the contact, again, as a receiver, you like the contact. He just boxed him out. But another gutsy call there by Coach Birchfield, and it pays off. All set up by the return.
I don't wonder if Hawk's going to kick this one away, or are we going to see it? We've had 2 kicks and 2 out of bounds.
I would kick it. Why not kick it out of bounds? I mean, why? No reason.
And give him 1 play from his 35?
I'd much rather do that than kick it deep.
Or hammer it on the ground as hard as you can, far as. Or do you try to onside kick it and let the clock burn?
He'll save the onside kick for the second half. That's coming. I'm done right now.
Well, you've seen these guys quite a bit. I know you know Coach Birchfield as well in his style. So Hawk, and they will pooch it. Covered up at midfield, so some good field position for Steubenville. That was Gino Pirro.
I'm thinking I would have pooched it a little bit more now. I mean, Galeras can put the ball in the end zone here. I'm thinking Did we just see Aaron Rodgers do this a couple nights ago?
Yes, we did. Thursday night. Collaros has a very good arm. And he's got some pretty big targets as well. Now, Charles Reeves is 6'6".
Yes.
I'm looking to see if he goes out there. He's number 17.
Well, Petridis as well, 6'1".
Petridis can fly.
There you go.
He's got some big targets. They go 5 wide, 5 seconds left, 50 yards.
A couple guys one-on-one. I mean, I don't know what Hartley's doing.
They're dropping men. He's going to fire it. And that's the last play. Reeves was the intended target, the big wide receiver. Jaden Manley was in coverage, and that's how the first half will end in this Division IV state championship game. Hartley with one more possession than Steubenville, and that's really the difference.
Big Red offense pretty much had 2 possessions with the exception of that one play. And I mean, Hartley didn't blink. They literally played a perfect first half, which is that they really have to be able to be in this game with the Big Red, as explosive as they are and as good as that Big Red defense is. Wow.
Both offenses impressive and did what they needed to do. And Coach Birchfield kind of rolled the dice a little bit, gets man coverage, and Ryan Anderson catches a great ball from Jake Ruby, and that's really the difference in the first half.
He rolled the dice a lot. Went for 4th down, went for it on the touchdown at the last touchdown, and they got it every time.
And Coach Birchfield is standing by with our Ashley Collins.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Coach, you have to be so happy with how the game's going so far. The plan was to run it, and besides that amazing gutsy call right there, it's just going so well for you guys.
Yeah, we're playing really well offensively. We're not playing real well defensively. Obviously, we haven't stopped them from scoring yet. So we got to do a good job. Obviously, we need to find some answers to what they're doing to really grind us out of their unbalanced set. And so we need to make some key adjustments. But we're controlling the football, and it's a great game.
Yeah, controlling the football, matching their play, all of that seems to be working out, but you know there's going to be some adjustments from them as well coming into the half. How do you separate yourself from them?
Well, we got to adjust, obviously, what they're doing running the ball on us and how they're lining up. That's the biggest thing. And from there, there's going to be a big turnover or a big play. Momentum's coming for one team or another, and, we're going to respond to it.
All right, good luck in the second half. Mike?
Thanks, Ash. Yeah, both of these teams are no stranger to the big stage, but what a first half it's been. The ball control of Hartley, the quick strike of Steubenville. The Hawks a little bit better in the first half. They lead it. Halftime here. Dave and Ryan coming up next.
It's halftime in Columbus, Ohio Stadium. 21 for Hartley, 14 for Steubenville. Boy, oh boy, we thought it would be a good one tonight, and it certainly is. What a way to finish off the OHSAA State Championship weekend, the 7th of 7 games. It's the D4 State Championship, and Bishop Hartley, 7-point lead here at halftime. Ryan Cavanaugh, Dave Chudowski here with you. And Ryan, as I look at this first half, basically I think of it this way. A lot of people like to go on vacation to Florida. Some people drive and it takes a while. Other people fly and get there quickly. One team, it takes them forever to get in the end zone, but they get there. The other team gets there quickly.
Yeah, well, the team that gets there and it takes a while is Hartley. They're driving an RV and they got a lot of kids who need to stop for a lot of breaks on the way there. Right, everybody, most of you people can relate to that. But both offenses are clicking and they're doing what they do. For Hartley, it's time of possession, ground football, and for Steubenville, quick strike and big plays on the ground or through the air. This game may come down to either one of two things: which defense can get one stop, or who has the ball last.
Yeah, absolutely. And you called it earlier. You said this is what Hartley would try to do. So let's take a look and see exactly how they did it and how Steubenville answered. First drive for Hartley. Ryan Anderson, he was a big factor in this game already.
Huge factor. Him and Richard Jones III is the guy we talked about, but these two are mirror images on the outside. They can catch it, they can run it.
Curry Hickman up and over, 1-yard touchdown to make it 7-0. 14-play, 79-yard drive that took 7 minutes and 8 seconds.
Well, a team's offense can't score if they're not on the field. Bishop Hartley knows that. They're going to play tough defense, and they're also going to play the defense of controlling the ball on offense. The time of possession is so lopsided, and we've seen that already during the course of the 7 games, but this time the team with the time of possession is also scoring.
The Big Red answer in a big way, and it didn't take them long at all as they come out firing right off the bat here. Nice pass play. And that's going to help set up the run game. Going to go to Johnny Blue now.
You know, we talked a lot about Curry Hickman, but Johnny Blue has been just as impressive for the Big Red.
7-yard touchdown to tie it up at 7. 9-play, 65-yard drive. Guess how long that drive was?
2 minutes and 40 seconds?
Nicely
2 minutes
done.
and 40 seconds.
There you go.
You asked me to guess.
2 minutes and 40 seconds is a lot different than 7 minutes. So obviously we're showing you the difference there.
You know what? You mentioned that one would fly, and I think it's the Big Red who are flying, and they're flying on JetBlue. See how I did that?
Very nice. Okay. We did not plan that. Let's move ahead. Here's how it went down. The Big Red, this is not a good airline right here. You do not want to be jumping offside. Coach Reno can't be happy about a 4th down offside there on the defense.
No, it always bothers you when you give them free yardage, but when you give them free first downs, it's even worse. When it happens twice, then you got to start having some real serious discussions with your defensive line.
Hickman touchdown on 4th and goal to make it 14-7. You agree with that call to go for it?
Oh, absolutely. We can see here that it's going to be touchdowns, not field goals, that win this game. And for Steubenville, I understand the emphasis is to fire off the line in 4th and short, but you cannot jump off sides on 4th down.
Okay, but Steubenville answers, because that's the way this game has gone so far, except for the fact they ran out of time to answer on the 3rd touchdown. Here we go, Anthony Zorn with the big pass play here to get him going.
And again, it's the combination of the arm of Collaros and this man, Johnny Blue.
Blue stopped on 2nd and goal, but he won't be stopped here. Here comes a touchdown with 3:24 left in the first half to tie it up at 14.
Johnny Blue is an impressive running back. First team Ohio, Curry Hickman. Second team Ohio, and right now these two are going back and forth, just much like the score of this game, and I have a feeling Hartley had an answer.
And they did, and it started with something we haven't really talked about, special teams on the kick return. I mean, it figures a team that's going to take a long time to drive is going to use this as an extra, way to get into better field position. A great play there to get them going.
Yeah, and they were on a short clock. Here's Richard Jones III showing up, but a short time left in the half, so they put themselves in great field position with that return.
Anderson again on the catch. Touchdown. We saw it earlier that he was part of the passing game. Touchdown there to make it 21-14.
Beautiful body position by Anderson, slowing down so the defender can't get to the ball and then moving over to get it. It's really a veteran move by a wide receiver.
All right, we have to take a timeout right now in the halftime show. Much more to come, though, as we continue to break down the first half and look forward to the second half. 21-14, Hartley in the lead. We'll be right back. Just one more half of football to go this weekend. It's in the D4 state championship game, and right now, Columbus Bishop Hartley with the 21-14 lead over the Big Red of Steubenville. Ryan, look at that, the difference there. Hartley runs the passes 34-3, Steubenville 14-5. Impressive numbers to look at, but probably not that shocking, and the time of possession.
You know, it isn't, and keep in mind that Hartley had one more possession than Steubenville, so that makes those numbers a little more lopsided, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if you want to add 2 more minutes to time of possession for Steubenville to score, that's where we'd be at.
Did you see the red zone, too? Both teams are perfect in the red zone.
Right.
And obviously it's a game, and Steubenville's doing a little more passing, but it's been a game dominated by the running backs. And let's start with Hickman for Hartley. 21 carries in the first half. I mean, the 21 carries is something that you would see possibly in an entire game.
Right. Well, I said last week, the last 2 weeks, he had 38, 38, and 37 before that. So he's been right around that 40 mark. Tonight, if they win, I expect him to get 40. But it's amazing that they'll give it to him that many times, and he really is a bulldozer. They'll put 2 backs back there. They'll lead block for him. And I believe that giving Hickman the ball so many times increases the effectiveness of Anderson and Jones when they decide to give it to them.
Okay, so for most high school teams, 21 carries at halftime would seem like a lot. Right. For a team like Kirtland or Hartley, that's not the case then. I mean,
you still have to consider that there's one guy getting the bulk of it. What we saw this morning with Kirtland is they spread it around a little bit. They're still going to run it every play, but they don't have one guy who gets 90% of the carries. That's Curry Hickman tonight.
And the difference for Kirtland had to come back trailing at halftime. Hartley has a 7-point lead, so they can keep control of this game in the second half if they can pull that off.
Yeah, and they can stay in their offense.
Yeah,
they don't have to
precisely
change
what I tried to say. You just did it better than I did.
Sorry.
All right. Johnny Blue, he's been the guy for Steubenville. Not 21 carries, 12 for 63. Very efficient, and 2 touchdowns. And just by looking at the guy, he passes the eye test in every way.
He really does, and he's physical. I mean, the one thing that Johnny Blue does is at the end of every run, he finishes it by punishing the defender. And when you do that, eventually the guys are going to come a little softer and a little softer and a little softer. So Johnny Blue is wearing out the defense, in my opinion, especially the defensive backs when he gets to the second level.
Do you think either coaching staff, either one was surprised by how the first half went in this one?
They would only be surprised with their defensive performance. I assume both of them had a defensive game plan coming in that wasn't let the other team score every time they touch the ball. But offensively, both teams are accomplishing the goals that they set out to and moving the ball in the fashion that they expected to.
All right, the Big Red Band is coming up right on us here, so I think that's a good time to take a timeout, but we have more on the halftime show as we get you set for the second half right after this.
Pearl Harbor beginning Sunday on Fox and FS1.
Ryan Kavanaugh, Dave Chudowski, our final halftime of the weekend. It's the D4 state championship game. Halftime almost over as we are just under 4 minutes away, 21-14, Hartley in the lead. Let's take a look at the second half now. And the big key for me is it's real simple. You look at Steubenville in the playoffs, they won 40-0, 46-7, 42-7, and 28-0. Simple math tells you they gave up 14 points in 4 games. They've given up 21 in this one game. If Steubenville's going to win, if the Big Red are going to bring home a state championship back to Steubenville, it's going to be won with their defense, and they have to find a way to stop the run.
Well, unless Bishop Hartley plays hot potato and has the football last, they're going to need a stop too. I just don't know how they're going to do it, Chud. It's been very easy for Steubenville to drive the field. They've picked their poison, and to me, Steubenville's looked much closer to stopping Hartley than Hartley has to stopping Steubenville. How long can Curry Hickman last? How long can this ground and pound offense keep it rolling for Hartley? You know,
is there one guy you're keying on in the second half that in the postgame I say, man, you hit that right on the head. You called it. That guy was the difference.
If it's Hartley, I think it's Ryan Anderson.
Yeah.
And if it's Steubenville, it's Reeves, the wide receiver, the 6'6", 240 guy. We haven't seen him yet play a role, but I anticipate Caleros tries to get him the ball deep.
All right, one more half of football left here this weekend. Thanks for joining us on all the halftime shows. One more post game to go. One more half of football. 21-14, Hartley in the lead for Kavanaugh. I'm Chudowski, Cairns, Fry, Collins. It's next, second half football right here on Sports Time Ohio. Enjoy.
The OHSAA State Championships on Sports Time Ohio are brought to you by Time Warner Cable. Enjoy the most sports on the most devices no matter where you are, only with Time Warner Cable. And by Wayside Furniture. Good luck today and protect yourself out there. Well, it's been a great first half in this Division IV state championship game. Hartley just one score better at this point, 21-14. Welcome up to the broadcast booth. Mike Cairns along with Greg Fry. We talked about what both teams had to do to win this football game, and both teams are doing what they're supposed to do, but Hartley got the football one more time. That's really the big difference.
Both offenses are executing flawlessly in the first half, doing what they do, possessing the football, and the Hartley Hawks came out of the gate doing what they do, and Curry Hickman put them in the end zone after a 7-minute drive to open the game. And guess what? They do it again on 4th down. They put it in the end zone to take a 14-7 lead. And then the last drive of the first half, touchdown pass from Jake Ruby to Ryan Anderson. That's going to put them up 21-14. A flawless first half offensively for the Hawks.
37-19 are the total plays in favor of Hartley. And, of course, those two drive over 15 minutes for their first two scores. With more on this one from the Big Red side, we send it down to Ashley Collins.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. And you just hit on it. I talked to Coach Reno coming out of the locker room, and he said they need to do better controlling the clock management. Hartley has done such a great job of that. He said they can continue doing what they've been doing. They just need to do it a whole lot better. He said it's just a one drive away. So he thinks they can do it, and they're ready to go in the second half.
Thanks, Ash. Let's revisit those Wayside Furniture keys to the game here this evening.
Well, for the Hartley Hawks, run the football. Well, they've done that. 37 plays, 34 rushes, and they've really dominated time possession. For the Big Red, keep it rolling. Well, you know, they've done that offensively, but they've trailed from the outset in this game. This is only the second time this year that they have trailed at halftime. So all going to be all about the adjustments in the second half, Mike. Who's going to make the right adjustments at halftime to get it done when it counts?
Well, and Big Red will get a chance first to try and tie this one up, and they've been successful when they fell down by a score. The first two times that Hartley took the lead, they just didn't get a chance to answer. And there's a look at Curry Hickman with 21 carries, 60 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. He's found the end zone twice. Blues found the end zone twice. So, as advertised for our star running backs here this evening. So, Coach Reno's squad will get the football. There's a look at Coach Birchfield.
I really believe it's the defensive adjustments that are going to make the difference in the second half here. Which team can get a stop, which team can at least get a stop on third down to stop the other team's running game. So far, neither team been able to stop the opposing running game.
Here's Coach Sakach. Really well played first half. I mean,
yes.
If you're both coaches, you're happy with what you're able to do on offense. Obviously, if you're Coach Sakach, would like the football back one more time, but you can't. Your defense was kept on the field a long time.
They helped them a few times with the jumping offside penalties, so they got to clean up the penalties. And again, it's going to be about stops and possessions. The hay's in the barn. The adjustments have been made. We got 24 minutes left.
Mandela Burke back deep, and they have not even sniffed a kickoff yet tonight. Ben Hawk has put two into the sidelines and then dribbled one.
Watch for the onside kick.
And they'll tee this one up short. Bobbled. DeJuan Jones out across the 30. The ball came out loose at the end, but it was blown dead. Oh, good starting field position for Big Red. Take a look at the tail end of the play here.
So when you get a lot of bodies on the ball, they try to strip it. Yeah, leaking out at the end. I think the whistle had blown, though, at that point.
That Anthony Ladd was holding on there for dear life. Jack Ballman came in at the end. There's big Vincent Carricker, 290, 5'10". He is a load in the middle. Petridis in motion. Galeras rolls left. Now back right. Plenty of room over there. Claris gonna take off. First down, spins and then flips for a first down out across the 40. Boy, Ryan Anderson came up from the corner. And Dimitri Kaleris took off.
Well, great recognition by Kaleris because the Hawks have really jumped. They took away the route. Ooh, look at the block there. Ryan Anderson's going to make the tackle. But I love the recognition, the awareness of where to take the football by Kaleris.
Reeves and Petridis at the bottom of your screen. That's Petridis in motion, goes into the slot. Blue, first carry of the second half. Picked up 2, that's about it.
Sean
Gilmore, yeah. First time we've uttered his name tonight.
We've seen a lot of Kirkbride. He's been playing both ways, doing a great job defensively. Thomas Casimir as well.
You don't realize how big that starting front three is in Walker, Carricker, Gilmore. Those are some big dudes up front. Blue, the lone setback. Flags will stop that one.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. Number 23. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Johnny Blue anticipated as Zorni was in motion.
Yeah, lean in a little bit. Boy, can't afford that. A couple times tonight, those are costly 5-yard penalties in a game like this.
Boy, and he looked like he had a little hole open over on that left side. I could see some daylight, and I don't think that was from him stopping on the play either.
Well, he's out on bounce, look.
This is what Coach Birchfield talked about with Ashley. Left side, Caleres firing downfield as a man wide open.
Richard Jones broke it up. That was Burke. Lawrence Burke was open on the wheel right on the backside. The wheel route backside. Caleres is looking to throw it there all the way. Saved by Richard Jones.
Yeah, Lawrence Burke.
Look at Jones get his one hand up there and separate the football. That's well done. Would have been a difficult catch for Lawrence Burke. 3rd and long.
From the 41. The Treatise in motion at the bottom of your screen. Caleres in a roll left again. Fires. Complete and then knocked away. At the last minute, Richard Jones took it away from Charles Reeves.
Well, Richard Jones broke on the ball in the nick of time. And you got a fingertip on that ball. Deep out cut. Very good throw by Caleres, but Richard Jones, how about those two plays? There's your first stop.
First defensive stop of the night and our first punt of the night. It takes a Big Red roll inside the 20. Petridis with the kick, and now Hartley with the football. Just underway here, 3rd quarter of this Division IV state championship game. Glad you could join us here tonight on Sports Time Ohio. Mike Cairns, Greg Fry, Ashley Collins.
Well, the Hartley defense comes up with the first stop. They did make their adjustments. Let's see what the Big Red defense did at halftime.
Well, Hickman had 21 carries in the first half. Jones in motion. And Hickman straight ahead for number 22. Welcome back inside Ohio Stadium. Glad you could join us for our Division IV state championship game tonight. Mike Cairns, Greg Fry, Ashley Collins. Our final state championship for the weekend. 7 live state championship games from our award-winning crew here on Sports Time Ohio. We'll look at the team colors. The Hawks of Hartley in white. Steubenville in red. 2nd down and 5 from the 22. Got Onega on the carry. Out close to a first down, about a yard shy.
Well, they caught him on the trap play right there. Onega was one shoestring from going the distance. There was nobody there.
We'll mark the ball. They're going to come out and call for a...
I don't think he's got it.
If he does, it's the nose of the football.
Yes.
And that's how close it is. Just another great shot from our guys.
Look at
weekend
that.
long, unbelievable.
Can we get a replay? Upon further inspection.
Well, it's perfect for Hartley the way they run the football. Everybody in the entire stadium is guessing who's going to get this ball on third and.
Well, you would want third and short. They like third and short. This is ideal, about third and a half of an inch.
Unless Ruby gets behind his center, Ryan Reed, and says, let's just push the pile.
Nobody on the center. Why not?
Jones is behind him.
And they adjusted a defensive line to take it away.
Got him on the hard count twice tonight. Give it to Jones. Jones leans forward. The spot is good for a first down.
They decoyed with Curry Hickman right there. Simple straight ahead dive. We can't give enough credit to Ryan Reed, the center. He's 6'3", 220, 3-year starter. Veteran leader of that offensive line. Ran right behind him.
And now back to work the Hartley offense from the 29. Sean Walker switches to the right side, power up. Ruby with a pass as a man wide open. Had steps, Ryan Anderson. Mandela Lawrence Burke in coverage. But Ryan Anderson had a couple of steps. He got behind the defenders.
They're going to take a shot here and there. And, well, good thing defenders, they kind of held him up. There were some collisions. Otherwise, he would have been, he was open, but I think Jake Ruby anticipated him being further downfield.
Yeah, he did get caught up in the wash.
Yeah, give credit to the linebacking core for collisioning Ryan Anderson.
Ruby out of the shotgun. Ruby gonna call his own number. Got out to the left side. Nick Scott on the tackle for Big Red. And another third down for Hartley.
Well, the bad news, when you take a shot on that first down, you don't get it. That puts you in second and long. That's not where you want to be in this offense. Now they're 3rd and 6. Now the Big Red has a chance to get their first stop, and you can hear they're faithful.
Yes, they're on their feet, and they are loud. They want the football back, trailing by 7.
Richard Jones time.
Ruby on the toss. This is Anderson. And Big Red gonna stop him short at the 36. Boy, another tackle by Johnny Blue. Just put it on his tab. Got some help from Nick Scott.
Jeremy Blue there as well. We've seen this a lot in the first half. Here's your adjustment defensively. They've seen this play coming. Nick Scott came out there and blew it up. And look at the red shirts there. They ran the football well. They got their stop. That play was going for a first down in the first half. Well, both defenses making their adjustments.
2 punts here to start the 3rd quarter. Mandela Burke lets it hit. Takes a Hartley roll to the 29, and that's where Big Red will take over here with their 2nd possession of the 3rd quarter. Well, the most unique voice in sports is on FS1. Join Colin Cowherd as he brings you smart sports talk along with some of the biggest names in sports and entertainment. Every weekday, The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at noon Eastern, only on FS1. 2nd possession here of the quarter for Big Red, down 21-14. 7:13 left to go. Already a stark contrast to the first half, where it was up and down the field for both squads. Petritas in motion, fake to Petritas. And a big pickup on first down. Mandela Burke came in out of the Wildcats. 2nd time we've seen that tonight. He picks up 20.
Yeah, just going to fake the jet sweep and run counter with Mandela Burke. Well executed up front. Watch him follow. He's going to follow his guard, his tackle. Look at that hole. Nobody home.
Good open field tackle by Ryan Anderson. And not before he picked up 20. Out to the 48. Caleres is back in.
Mandela Burke's the guy he's got to get his touches. Easy way to do it, he direct snap to him.
Well, when you only have 19 plays in the first half.
Yeah.
And he had one of the 19. This is Collaros. Flag comes in. That one's coming back. Collaros spins deep.
That's Burke again. That's Lawrence Burke
there
again.
It is. Lawrence Burke. Collaros went out into the slot.
But all for naught. I think this is coming back.
Yeah, there was a hold up front.
So
Anthony Ladd got the tackle.
The chop block makeup call.
That one came in quick, too. Right at the point of attack.
Legal block below the waist. Offense, number 63. 15-yard penalty. Replay first down.
That's painful. That's about really a 25-yard loss after the positive gain. Let's see what 63. Boy, I mean low. But how low is the question? I think in both cases that we've seen that call tonight, they were questionable, but
and they're going to stick with this wildcat because Collaros is going to go out up top. Petridis in motion, and this time Lawrence Burke hands it off, but flags will stop play.
you got Hartley offsides.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense, number 28. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
It's Anthony Ladd.
They were coming right back with that counter tray with Lawrence Burke on the direct snap. That's been very effective.
Well, he's out now. Ball sits at the 37. The first and 21. Reeves will go to the top of your screen. Collaros under pressure. Petridis in motion. Play action. Collaros, far sideline. Knocked away. Nice play by Jaden Manley.
This play took a long time to develop. Manley stepped in front of it. A little late on the throw. Good job by Petridis to come back and really play defender there and avert the interception.
So a 2nd and 21. Collaros screen. Going back the other way to Petridis. He has blockers out in front of him. Look out! Down the near sideline. Jones knocks him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 27. A well-executed screen to Petridis.
Great play call. This is one every coordinator versus Salt. They sprint to the right, they throw it back left, and look at the red shirts out front. The offensive linemen love these. Called out with the right time.
Marquette Dixon was the one that had a shot at him early, but it took Jones to knock him out. And not before he got into Hawk territory at the 38. Mandela Burke again.
Well, they have found success with that counter tray. I mean, that's been one of the halftime adjustments offensively, and it is working.
Now Lawrence Burke has been the key. Collaros will get back under center this time.
Got Reeves one-on-one.
He's got Lawrence Burke in the back with him. Look, an option look. Collaros keeps it. Nick Dawes in on the tackle. Marquette Dixon there as well.
I feel like at some point, I mean, Charles Reeves, 10 touchdowns on the year. This is an option look, which we have not seen. Probably good job keeping it right here. But Reeves is 6'6", 245. He's been in some one-on-one situations. I think at some point they got to take a shot and play action and get him north and south and get the ball to him.
Big, big target, as you mentioned. That's a big guy. That's how close it is. All right, so they have gone with the Wildcat look, mixed things up. They came out, made some adjustments, tried to put the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Mandela Lawrence Burke has been the guy that has kind of powered this offense here in this third quarter.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Johnny Blue run the football.
Blue with both of Steubenville's touchdowns. Third down and inches. There's Blue. And he'll get the football. Stepped over one and picked up the first down. Ryan Anderson on the tackle. And there is the chant for Blue.
They're going to line up and go right back. They're going to do the quick set. Same personnel group. Probably on the same play. Oh, Ryan Anderson does a great job with the fake tying his shoe. And now you're going to get a wholesale substitution.
Official timeout. It's going to be Mandela Burke. As Caleres is going to go in the slot.
Please reset the game clock to 5:02.
11 seconds back on the clock. As Mandela Lawrence Burke back in that shotgun.
Yeah, look for that counter trey again. That's been very effective. Running it through the field.
Yeah, he's back there again. That's Caleres in motion. He dropped the football. Mandela Lawrence Burke takes off.
Well, they ran it to the short side this time. And if he held on to the football, they're kicking an extra point.
Picked up 9.
This hole was gaping. Watch 60 and 67 on the pull. Cochran and Runkle. And look at that hole. That's with him dropping the ball. Keep running that.
Caleres back under center. Blue the deep back. On a 2nd and 1 from the 13. Fake. Caleres gonna take it himself, got a hole, picks up the first down, and slides down at the 8. Wanted a flag for contact after he went down.
That's a good no call and a good decision by Caleres to not throw this. It wasn't there. They tried to find receiver on a little swing route.
That's Ballman with the contact. They'll mark it to the 9. Also good awareness by Caleres to know where the first down marker was and went down. There's Blue. Ballman in there, leading the white jerseys. Got some help from Sean Gilmore as well.
No surprise there, just running power, fouling all the red shirts.
Tenth play of the drive coming up here. As Caleres looks back from the sideline and gets into the huddle with the play. Inside 3:30 here, third quarter. Steubenville on the move, down by 7. 2nd and 7 from the 7. Blue. Anthony Ladd finished them off. Bring up a 3rd and goal.
Excellent job on that left-hand side. Ladd saves his touchdown, but here come back this power look here. No surprise what's going to happen on this play.
Devin Ferguson in front of him in the middle. They're running left with Blue, and he gets in for another touchdown. Johnny Blue's 3rd touchdown of the night. They go power left. And a point away from tying it up with 2:40 left to go.
He ran right by Curry Hickman. Hickman was 1 half step short of getting there on time. Excellent job of the blocks right there. And he shows his power. And the all-important extra point.
Mark Smith. And he puts it through. 2:37 left to go. Johnny Blue, third touchdown of the night, number 34 on the year. Third quarter, we're tied at 21. The Big Red marching band celebrating another touchdown from the senior Johnny Blue. And he adds to his total on the night. 3 touchdowns for Johnny Blue as we take another look.
Gonna Power gets a couple great lead blocks, and he does the rest. We're running through that linebacking core. Third time tonight.
Well, his lead blockers really clean things out for him over that left side. So Austin Duggan, as you take a look at the scoring drive, 11 plays, 71 yards. First score here of the second half. Brad Birchfield's team now awaiting the football. Tied at 21 in this Division IV state championship game. The Hartley student section. Short kick, bobbled and collected out across the 30. Richard Jones on the return. And good field position here. See what Coach Birchfield has. We notice that Coach Sakach has certainly made his changes.
Yes.
Because Lawrence Burke was certainly a big key to that drive. Hickman slashes over the left side.
For the last drive for the Hawks, they took a shot on first down, and they missed it, and that put them in a second and long, and that was costly. Now I think they're going to go back to their bread and butter. They want to just chew some clock here and get 3 or 4 yards a pop. They need to get some first downs.
Picked up 3 on that play there. Well, offset eye with Onega and Hickman. Inside. Look out, there's running room here. At the 40. On the way is Jones as he broke a tackle. At the 5, touchdown.
No flags.
64 yards for Richard Jones III. He got outside and hurried.
They trapped him. They faked to Hickman going to short side. Jones goes to the wide side. I mean, he shows some speed here running away. Lawrence Burke had a shot. How about Richard Jones? 64 yards.
He ran away from Lawrence Burke, maybe one of the fastest guys on that team. And he had got into 5th gear quickly. He broke line and he took off. Now, scoring quickly is one thing we have not seen Brad Birchfield's team do tonight. But that was a quick strike from Richard Jones. And with 1:50 left here in the third quarter, there's Lawrence Burke.
I don't think Lawrence Burke misses too many of these.
No. I don't think he's behind too many guys,
no.
to be honest with you.
No. Nick Scott had a shot he missed. Wow. Wow.
28-21, just like that. What a difference a few seconds makes.
Well, we weren't expecting a quick strike from the Hawks, but we got it.
No, they have ground out their scores here tonight, but they'll take it. put it in the hands of their defense.
Well, let's see what they do in the kickoff here. This is, I put nothing past Coach Birchfield. You cannot rest on kick return. That ball could go anywhere.
So Coach Sakach has certainly made his adjustments, and see what he does here. Down by 7. Juan Jones. Mandela Lawrence Burke back deep. This is the deepest that Hawk has kicked it. And Mandela Burke will take the football and move out across the 35. Ladd on the tackle for the Hawks. And there is Mandela Burke.
I'd go right back to putting him at the quarterback and run that counter trade. That's been unstoppable in the second half.
Now Collaros is in there. Lawrence Burke. And Collaros will operate out of the gun. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. And Collaros, there's room on that side as he looks back the other way. And in and out of the hands of Petridis on the far sideline. Petridis doubled back.
You got a flag.
There's a flag back at the 41 on the near sideline.
Well, I wonder if they had a lineman downfield. Anytime you get an extended play like that, easy to do.
Legal man downfield. Offense, number 60, 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
A.J. Cochran, a guilty party. Well, I tell you, when good adjustments by the Hawk defense, every time in the second half when Blair sprints out, they are jumping the routes. They're taking it away, and he's feeling that. That's why that throwback screen was so successful. That's a play they got to come back to.
You see Collaros winds up down at the bottom of your screen.
They moved again. They sure did. They're going the wrong direction.
Dead ball. False start offense, number 6'3", 5-yard penalty, still first down.
If I'm the Hartley defense, if number 8 is anywhere near the backfield, I'm watching him.
Yeah, and again, this is where you get a lot of shifting going on. You know, you don't want to outthink yourself here. They shifted, changed personnel, and you get a couple guys flinching. And that's the thing, when you get a different person to quarterback, you know, who knows how many reps Lawrence Burke is getting in this Wildcat formation. We've had a couple penalties in that tonight.
Yep, good point. I like the looks that they're giving him out of multiple looks.
Yes.
But it was the unbalanced line that Coach Birchfield talked about at halftime that were giving him the biggest problems. There's Collaros. Now watch him go back the other way. There's nobody there. Blockers out in front. Mandela Burke. Richard Jones tripped him up, picked up 12. They tried that to the other side.
The way it's been there, because again, when they're sprinting out, the Hawks are jumping it, so they sprinted left. You can see Mandela Burke cutting back to his right, set up the screen. This is pretty well defended because he had a chance to go a long way right here.
And Marquette Dixon there as well. Nice tackle by the junior, man. He was just laid out for that one. Lawrence Burke, they sniffed that one out and dropped him. Nice play by Thomas Casimir.
Well, that Hawk defense, I mean, if we know it's coming, right? They finally made an adjustment. They got out their blocks, but they shut it down.
See if they can get this one off. Play clock at 15. 25 left on the clock. Collaros looks to the sideline. 8 on the play clock.
Good man coverage. Reed, you got Reeves one-on-one.
A 6'6" target. They'll hand it to Blue. Blue far sideline. First down. 7 yards on the pickup by Johnny Blue.
That's a great call. Trips to the wide side, and they ran the short side with Blue. Boy, they had success with it in the first half. Fouled his guard. Nice pickup.
Will they run a play? They don't need to, but they could get one in here, and they will. Caleres fired over the head of his intended target, and that will be the final play here of the third quarter. 12 minutes left in this Division IV state championship game. Hartley on the 64-yard touchdown run by Richard Jones. The difference in this one. On top, 28-21 as we head to the final quarter to decide the final state champion of 2015. Big Red fans on cue. It's down 28-21 as we get set to start the fourth quarter. And there's a look at our game summary, partner.
Well, both teams efficient offensively, that's for sure. The Hawks, 41 rush plays. They're definitely controlling time possession with the plays. Richard Jones having a big night. Curry Hickman, he's doing as advertised. And Johnny Blue, same thing, 3 touchdowns.
68 rush plays between the two squads in this one. As we head to the fourth quarter, Brad Birchfield's team hanging on to a 28-21 lead on the strength of a 64-yard touchdown run by Richard Jones. Second down and 10. As we start the fourth quarter, ball sits at midfield. Big Red with the football. Down by 7. They have mixed it up here in the second half. Caleres will start the fourth quarter under center. Blue the deep back at his 44. And he'll get the football running right. Actually, that will be Jalen McGee who will start us off here in the fourth quarter, the junior. Deshaun Walker will come up with the tackle for the Hawks.
And McGee last week at 12 carries for 95 yards. So he's been in the mix.
And he'll stay back there. Behind Devin Ferguson. Ferguson's the up back. McGee, left side. White jersey's got there. White jersey stopped him.
Vincent Carricker. Wow, did he move his feet.
When 290's going lateral and you can't move him, he's going to stuff you.
Well, again, they go unbalanced with motion. They know where this is going. Look at Carricker coming off the block.
Getting straight.
Blowing up the block. Sean Gilmore makes the tackle, but this play is all about Vincent Carricker. Big tackle for loss.
That first quick step broke the line and kind of pushed things back a little bit. Fourth down and 5. Petridis in motion. Caleres pumps once.
Got it.
Field has a man open. Petridis with the dive and couldn't get it. Overthrown, and he knew it. Dimitri Caleres knew it.
Boy, they had the right play call on. They got that defense to bite. And I'm not sure he had his feet set to make this throw. Misses by a yard. They had it. That's a touchdown. Gutsy play call. Again, that's you know me. I preach so much about quarterback fundamentals. I just don't think he had his feet set. He was falling away from that a little bit.
Ball on the ground, and Steubenville comes up with the football. Nijon Robinson with the recovery. And just when you thought the Hawks had a chance to burn some clock, a fumbled snap, and it's Steubenville football.
That's the first time tonight the Hawks have blinked. They made a mistake, costly mistake. Big Red going to get another opportunity. I think Jake Ruby's going to keep that. Again, we've seen that ball on the ground twice tonight. This time they lose it.
Caleres, pump fakes, looking deep, fires it downfield. Oh, and he's got him! Lawrence Burke, touchdown! Mandela, Lawrence Burke, Caleres celebrates the touchdown toss from 42 yards out. The quick strike off the turnover.
Well, how about that for a two-play series of events? All day to throw, a one-on-one situation. Watch how he adjusts like a center fielder to this football. I can't tell you how difficult that is to do, to turn your head and make the catch.
Extra point away from tying this one up. And we are tied at 28 with 10:25 left to go as we take another look.
Well, Dimitri Caleres has got redemption. He was feeling like a heel after missing a throw, but he made this one. Look at that adjustment. Unbelievable catch.
And the celebration. 24th touchdown pass of the year for Dimitri Caleres. And that fella's had a big second half.
Yes, he has.
And he was rewarded with the touchdown catch.
Well, they went right back to the vertical passing game. And again, I think that's something that's been there all night. I mean, the Hawks have been covering the short passing game, and they went vertical twice, and both times that guy's open.
Boy, we've had some great state championship games on this championship Saturday.
Coach Birchfield, Coach Birchfield talked about the adversity before halftime that he expected the second half. You know it's going to come, and it showed up, and Big Red took advantage.
Well, now you have to answer. Ryan Anderson back deep, along with Richard Jones, who had the big 64-yard run. So both teams have struck quickly. 42-yard touchdown pass from Caleres to Lawrence Burke, and a 64-yard touchdown run by Richard Jones. And this will be Jones at the 25. Got to the outside. And look who's over there. Lawrence Burke. Well, folks, if you missed any of the state title games this weekend, especially the ones from today, Sports Time Ohio will be airing encore presentations of the game throughout December. Check your local listings or log on to foxsportsohio.com for the schedule. There have been some great games on this Saturday alone. And if you missed them, check out, find out when the re-air is, as you're going to want to see him. That's Jones in motion, and he's going to get the toss right. Onega with the lead block, but that is sniffed out well and pushed out by that Steubenville defense.
Jeremy Blue, A.J. Cochran over there.
Just ran out of room?
Yeah, just ran out of real estate. That's tough to run short side. That's where you got to trust Richard Jones. He's got to cut it back. There was no cutback lane, though.
No, never had a chance. No gain on the play. Inside. And there are some pads clacking.
Well, they jumped Curry Hickman. That play had no chance.
A.J. Cochran's at the bottom of the pile. Cochran.
Well, that ball almost came loose.
Zane Zimish had him around the ankles. There's Zimish at the bottom. Well, look.
That ball is getting loose at the end. And that Steubenville faithful are getting loud. They could sense it on 3rd and long.
Yeah, Mayor Richmond there, 63, tried to strip the ball out. Ruby Gonna throw. Anderson, first down. 14 and a big first down pickup on 3rd and 10.
Well, Jake Ruby gets his redemption. This is a one receiver route. They're sprinting right. One guy. Boy, look at that throw. Over the fingertips. Nice pitch and catch. Very simple route. Gave his quarterback a throwing lane. Big pickup.
At the 46. 1st and 10. Jones cuts it back. Jones out close to a first down. Going to be just shy inside the 45. Had to get to the 44.
Well, he has been possessed in the second half. Watch him come in motion. It's almost a counter play. It is a counter play with a motion man. That's difficult to run. Talk about timing.
2nd down and short, less than a yard. Ball inside the 45. Ruby under center. Hickman back at the 50. Got the football and the first down. Hickman breaking tackles to the 35. Picked up 10. Petrides on the tackle to bring down the 235-pound senior.
He gets some great blocks up front. Nice kick-out block and running downhill. And now they're thinking about Nick Cohn was the one that got a kick-out block, number 14. 6'2", 220 sophomore. And now Jake Ruby's job is to let that 25-second clock go down.
He had 21 carries in the first half, just 4 in the second half. But as that defense starts to wear down, this is when 235 pounds coming at you repeatedly.
Like a bulldozer.
Just keep waiting for it to knock you over. Steubenville has done a great job so far here in the second half. Couple of big plays on both sides. Here's Hickman, right side. Cochran on the tackle. Clock in the upper left-hand corner of your screen moving. 2nd and 9. Pick up a 1. Ruby out of the shotgun. That's Jones in motion. Fake to Jones. Ruby gonna keep to the short side. Ruby hit and miss.
Oh,
and he picked up a first down.
He stepped out of bounds as he was cutting it back. Oh, he had a lane.
Right there. Yeah, he stepped out short.
Man.
They mark it at the 31.
The bad thing is they stopped the clock, too. That was double negative.
Great replay, guys. Mike Simons, our director, tonight in this Division IV state championship game. Jones dives ahead. Jeremy Blue in on another tackle.
Well, they're out of field goal range. I don't think Ben Hawk could make it from this far. Trying to run that wing counter. Well, that worked in the first half, not here.
Yeah, Jeremy Blue stayed home. 2 for 2 on 4th down tonight for the Hawks. 4th and 5. See what Jake Ruby has. And his Hawks. Hickman's back deep at his 36.
Oh, not again.
And the hard count gets him. 3rd time tonight.
Coach Reno's in shock. I'm wow.
Dead ball. Encroachment defense, number 49. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
John Robinson, that's the 2nd time for him tonight on the hard count.
Hey, credit Jake Ruby.
Absolutely.
He stepped out of bounds and cost him, but he redeemed himself again with a hard count.
Ruby going to get the play in from the sideline, and the clock is moving here. Coming up on 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, tied at 28.
Wait a minute, the 25-second clock
went down, they didn't reset it. They're gonna have to reset both clocks.
Please reset the game clock to 7:11.
I don't think the 25-second clock got reset either.
It didn't, and that's why. But now they'll run them both. It should run them both on the whistle.
And that's what they'll do. In Steubenville territory at the 25. First down for Hartley. Motion. Hickman. Back to the line of scrimmage. Nyjon Robinson was there. Mandela Lawrence Burke as well.
Yeah, nice job by Nyjon Robinson there. And good news is for Hartley is the clock kept running. They stayed in bounds.
And that's exactly what they teach you on the defensive line, is to come right down that line.
Yep.
And that's what Robinson did to perfection. No gain on the play. Ruby, nothing again. Dropped.
Well, he was looking for the cutback lane. This play was open to the outside. Not sure if he could have got to the outside. Look at all the white shirts outside. Yeah, he hesitated. If he keeps going, he's got a wall of white shirts.
Yeah, Cochran got him first at the bottom.
Bianco was there as well. Nice play by that D-line. That's a big stop because that potentially took him out of field goal range.
Now they're going backwards here. You got a 3rd and 13 at the 28. Ruby gonna step back into the gun. Jones in motion. Hickman busts through over the left side to the 23.
Ooh, and that puts him in it's about a 39, 40-yard field goal attempt, which is to the extent of Ben Hawks' range. Like the call.
Nyjon Robinson cleaned it up. Johnny Blue hit him first.
Oh, I think Brad Birchfield's going to let this clock run down, and he's going to think this is a difficult decision here.
Both teams with full timeouts. You see 4th down conversions tonight. A 4th and 8 from the Steubenville 23, as Coach Birchfield will think this one over, and they'll call their first timeout here of the second half. The conditions are good. We haven't had wind all day long. You could look at flags above that field goal post. They have not moved, as has our national flag. We'll take a timeout. 5:02 left to go. A 4th and 8 when we come back for Bishop Hartley. .502 left to go. 4th quarter, tied at 28. A 4th and 8 faces Bishop Hartley. Well, you want to watch this game again? With Time Warner Cable, you can enjoy sports better. Look for this game, another high school regular season, and all the state championship games only on Time Warner Cable, local on-demand, channel 411. Pause, fast forward, rewind, instant replays, whatever you need. It's only from Time Warner Cable. Enjoy better. Mike Cairns, Greg Fry, Ashley Collins. Ohio Stadium Division IV state championship game. Hartley 28, Steubenville 28. 5:02 left to go. 4th and 8 from the Steubenville 23. What's the call?
Ben Hawk, 41-yard field goal attempt. They set it at the 30-yard line, so this will be a 40-yard attempt. He's 8 out of 9 on the year. His long is 39. And the flag is
right at the mark.
Still.
Left hash. Hawk. Snap. Kick on the way. And it is good. 40-yard field goal from Ben Hawk. Make him 9 for 10 on the year. In a big one with 4:56 left to go.
Well, how about that for clutch? Good snap, good hold. And he just drilled it.
He earned a couple of hawk wings on the back of that helmet. He's looking a little bare on the left side.
And he had no reaction. You know, usually kickers, you can tell, he didn't react.
Well, that has plenty of distance.
No, just inside the left post.
Plenty of distance.
But he just, I mean, calm, cool. At least he looks like it. I don't know if that's what's going on the inside, but.
Well, I know you've been calling for the onside kick, but they're not going to get it here. That would be a really big call.
I don't think you can do that, but you'll still see they're not going to kick it deep.
Now, not with Mandela Lawrence Burke. Lawan Jones back deep.
You got it. I mean, kick it out of bounds, pooch kick it, give them the ball 30 or 35, and trust your defense. Well, we're going to be in for a show, but it's going to be that Big Red offense got a chance. Got the tie to win.
What better way to set up our final state champ for 2015?
What more could you ask for, right?
This is perfect.
Here we go.
This is perfect. 31-28. Five state championships between these two great schools. Hawk, who just gave him the lead on a 40-yard boot. Mandela Lawrence Burke finds the seam. Look out, he's dangerous. Jones comes up with the tackles. He bounces off of Jones out to the 46. And that's great field position with 4:49 left to go. Well, folks, tonight and every night, don't miss Fox Sports Live as they bring you news and highlights from throughout the world of sports only on FS1 and streaming live on Fox Sports Go. And Steubenville in full go mode right now. Galeras has one touchdown under his belt. He's going to take off running, but he runs into a wall at the line of scrimmage. Vincent Character. He hit his stuff to get around.
Hello.
In Character. Character with the stop. When I say wall, it was a wall. Sean Gilmore there as well. He went nowhere.
Boy, great coverage downfield. They were trying to get Mitchell Goulon down the field. Not there. Excellent job pulling it down. And watch Character. Oh, Sean Gilmore, too. Owie. Here you go. Lawrence Burke in the backfield.
This is where things happen here. Quick pitch and dropped. Looking for Charles Reeves.
Well, Steubenville has 3 timeouts, so they can't afford to punt and play defense one more time. So it's not do or die here.
Some changes. Steubenville 5 for 7 on 3rd down.
Yeah, Hartley's going to call timeout.
Timeout. Bishop Hartley, their second.
Yeah, there was some confusion with personnel. I think he wants to make sure it's a big play right here. 3rd and 9. 4:05 left to go. Ball sitting at the 47-yard line. This has just been a great football game. These two teams have traded punches all night long. We've seen the running backs go at it. We've seen big plays from both teams.
Yes.
We've seen big stops defensively. A little bit of everything tonight.
We're not done. And I think it's getting interesting here. If they can get it in a 4th and short situation, do you go for it? Or do you punt with 3 timeouts? Fortunately, the 3 timeouts gives them options. But certainly, Big Red want to get the first down here.
Well, interesting to see here because Mandela Lawrence Burke is down on the sideline. And I'm wondering, what that means in this formation. He's been in everything tonight. If they're in a straight passing situation, but he's certainly a weapon. He caught the touchdown pass, but he's sitting down on the sideline right now. Johnny Blue, the deep back. Here comes your third, and we'll call it 9.
They might run the ball.
10 seconds on the play clock. They're going to pitch it out to Blue, who's going to try to stretch it to the outside, and he picks up the first down. What a play up front.
I like the play calls. You only got 3 guys rushing. Excellent play call.
Look at.
He's going to follow Devin Ferguson and bear his head forward.
Great job by Steubenville. Those guys got out quick. That was a huge pickup. You're running the football on 3rd and 9. Here's Blue again. They're going to test the left side one more time. Deshaun Walker on the tackle for Hartley.
We got a lot of options here. Field goal to tie. Touchdown to win. Hartley gets a stop. They win. That's all.
Caleres. Under center. Hands it off to Blue. Straight ahead to the 35. Picked up 4. 3rd down and 2. Jack Ballman on the tackle for Hartley. And there's Johnny Blue's night. 21 carries, 109 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 3rd down and 2. Down by 3. Here comes Blue. Slices over the left side, picks up a first down. Carricker fell on him at the tail end after he was cut down, but not before they moved the chains.
Well, isn't it interesting that Big Red has trailed pretty much the entire game. And they have an opportunity to take the lead and win.
Greg, they're going power football here.
Why not?
They've got playmakers sitting on the sideline. They're going straight power football. Ferguson's on the right side as they load up right. Play action right. Caleres.
Oh!
And that one nearly picked off. He was looking for Anthony Zorni, his big tight end.
Kirkbride nearly intercepted that ball.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, and he took a shot. Boy, he had both hands on this.
Couldn't take it in over the helmet.
Look at him get up.
Watch Zorni's helmet come into play here. Oh.
Wow. Wow. 6'3", 220. Playing a heck of a ball game.
2nd and 10 from the 32. Clock stopped at 2:22. There's Mandel Lawrence Burke, left side. Marquette Dixon on the tackle for the Hawks. And Lawrence Burke comes up hobbling after that play.
Wow, what a tackle by Dixon there. That's a touchdown-saving tackle.
And Lawrence Burke really having problems getting off. I don't know if that's
smart. He'd stay on the field.
He dives to the sideline.
Stay on the field. Stop the clock. He's getting lectured about that right now.
3rd and 4. Petridis in motion. Blue.
Ooh.
Jaden Manley stopped him, and that looks like he's going to be just short.
Oh, I think his knee was down.
He's short. He needed to gain the line at the 22, and he'll be a yard short. 4th down and 1. Steubenville's bid for a state championship comes down to this play right here. Timeout, Hawks.
Timeout, Bishop Hartley. The 3rd and final timeout of the game.
Well, Coach Birchfield's he's not going to take him home with him.
No.
And he knows how important this play is. And I can only imagine discussion in that huddle.
4th down and 1. 1 minute 16 seconds left to go. And the Division IV state championship rests on one play. A first down keeps the hopes alive. A stop. And it's going to be tough to get it back. Steubenville has all 3 timeouts left.
We saw the Kirtland Hornets run this play for a touchdown earlier.
Yes,
they were up a point, but it went for a touchdown on 4th and short.
Yes, he did.
Penetration is going to be the key to that defensive line, and for the Big Red, it's getting a push up front.
We saw Lawrence Burke in that last shot getting up off the sideline after being worked on. Here we go. Power look in the backfield with Blue. He's got the football. He's tripped up. He's tripped up. And the Hawks have come up with a huge stop. Hang on the spot. The first side judge came in. And they're going to put a spot.
Close.
And the chain gang's going to have to figure this one out. Boy, that is close.
They got pressure off the edge. I think that was Ryan Anderson.
It is Ryan Anderson.
They watch him go low.
Wow.
The knee. Oof.
And Hartley has stopped Steubenville.
We'll talk about a clutch time out there by Coach Birchfield to get his defense set.
Ryan Anderson has made the play of the game to this point right now.
And you take on Johnny Blue, top 10. That's big stuff. Wow.
They see him. Coach Birchfield, bless himself.
He's been praying a lot tonight.
He has been. That's what he's doing right now. Steubenville has all 3 timeouts left.
They do. Yes, they do.
And they know Hartley's going to run the football, and they're packing the box right now. Hickman back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Timeout, Steubenville. They're first.
And Big Red takes their first of 3 with 1:05 left to go. So with 3 timeouts left and 3 stops, you could have about a minute, maybe a little less after a punt. And we've seen the big play capability of Big Red, so hang on.
They're going to get a couple plays. They'll be out of timeouts, but odds are they're going to get the ball, assuming they stop the Hawks. They'll get it near midfield, so they got to get that offense discussing what kind of plays they're going to run. They have a shot.
If you're the Hawks, it's a perfect time for a Jack Ruby ball fake.
Well, the thing is with Jake Ruby, they put it on the ground a couple times tonight, so I don't know. I would agree.
They're packing the box.
I would agree it's there, but they fumbled it twice tonight, one of which goes a turnover. But I mean, if you're Hartley, you get a first down, it's ball game. But I mean, for the Big Red, you're going to have time. If you're going to have time for a couple snaps, if you get the ball at midfield, you only need a couple pass plays to get in field goal position, and you could be thinking overtime.
Well, there's the power eye. And that is Hickman standing at his 17.
Ruby's got it.
There it is. Ruby on the ball.
He got out of bounds.
But then stretched out of bounds.
What? He stopped the clock.
He did stop the clock.
Oh.
Just saved Steubenville a timeout.
I can't believe that.
Had chances to get down.
He was. You could tell he was trying to stay in bounds, and Johnny Blue knocked him out of bounds.
And Johnny Blue made the play.
Oh boy, that's a big one. That just saved Big Red a lot of time and a timeout.
Wow. 1:01 left to go. 3rd down and 7 from the 26. Offset eye. Hickman out across the 30, but he's going to be shy. A couple of yards shy of a first down.
The second.
And a second timeout taken by Steubenville. 4th and 2 coming up. 57 seconds left to go.
Plenty of time for the Big Red. They're going to have an opportunity.
Now returning your punts is Mandela Lawrence Burke, if he's okay. Remember, he did not come back in the ball game after he hobbled off.
Well, and Mark Smith would be your guy, I believe, kicking a field goal. He's been the one on the sideline, warming his leg up. He's kicked 46 out of 54 PATs this year. They're not a team that kicks a lot of field goals. They're going to get a legitimate opportunity here, so we got a long way to go. Now, it's 4th and 2. Allegedly, they're going to punt. And again, I'm telling you, Brad Birchfield, he's done crazier things. I wouldn't expect anything here, but you never know.
Wow. That would be unbelievable. He pulled this one off. He pulled something out of his hat.
We're setting up for a return.
That one got away with pressure. Mandela Lawrence Burke is back. Fields it, spins, and then lunges for the far sideline. Ladd on the tackle.
Lot of time left.
But the clock would have stopped on change of possession anyways, but he did lean to the sideline and stopped with 44 seconds left to go.
Plenty of time to get a field goal range, and they've got the playmakers to do it.
Well, Dimitri Collaros is...
Can't forget about Charles Reeves. He's been quiet all night, but you've got a size advantage.
Empty out the backfield. From the 37th, where they'll mark the football. 4 wide receivers in an empty set for the senior. Good protection. Fire. Is it picked off? It is!
Kirkbride.
Cody Kirkbride almost had one the last time around, and that time read it perfect. Jumped underneath on the route. And with 36 seconds left to go, the Hawks closing in on a state championship.
Boys, he had a night. All kind of time to throw. Thrown across your body here, late over the middle. Kirkbride steps in front. What an athletic play. Look at 51, just cuts right in front, jumps it. Wow! And look how he hangs on to that thing, and no doubt whatsoever.
6'3", 220-pound junior.
We nearly had one last series. Couldn't quite hang on.
Ball sits at the 45, and for now, the prayers have been answered for Coach Birchfield.
Well, the Hawks have played, I mean, a flawless game, and they really had to be able to have a chance tonight. This Big Red team is so good.
And they had the one turnover, which Big Red turned into points. But they have come up with some big stops. Ryan Anderson had the huge stop.
They've made the plays offensively. They've had the big plays, but the defense has come up huge in the second half.
Just need to snap this one. And the best formation he's called all night is right here, victory formation. Jake Ruby takes a knee. And Bishop Hartley begins to celebrate. The final seconds ticking away on the 2015 Division IV State Championship. The Hawks of Bishop Hartley have done it. They have come in and knocked off Big Red. 31-28, the final. What a great football game here tonight. Congratulations to Coach Birchfield and the Hawks of Bishop Hartley.
What a fabulous day of football we've had, and the Hawks are going to finish it out strong. What a ball game.
Looks like he took a little dousing too on the
well, they got him good.
way out.
They got him good with the water. Ice cold.
Oh boy, it's got to be about 25 degrees by this time right now.
I don't think Brad Birchfield's feeling that. It's been 5 years since they've won their last title.
Yeah, 2010
in Massillon.
And the third title in the school's history. First one came in '86. They were runner-up in 2013. Let's take you back to our Toyota play of the game. Couple good ones, but man, Ryan Anderson on the cut down here was as good as it gets.
But he made plays on both sides of the ball, and what a stop. The Big Red are going in. That defense rose to the occasion.
And Cody Kirkbride almost had an interception in that series as well, but came back with the big one to finish it off. And the Hawks of Hartley, and what was a great football game. Well played game on both sides. Big plays, big stops. And let's send it down to Ashley Collins. Ash?
Thanks, Mike. Coach said he is not cold. He doesn't even feel it after that bath. But you said couldn't find anyone that thought you guys would win it, and you did it. What does it feel like?
Yeah, it feels great. The 3 games we had today here in Ohio Stadium has to be the best day in the history of Ohio high school football. I mean, just amazing. And they got a great football team. I mean, they had great players everywhere, great coaches, and it was a great game. We kept it close, found a way. We didn't get many stops, but we got a couple there at the end, and it was enough. But they had a great football team. We play them 10 times. I don't know that it's coming out like this.
Yeah, you guys just went drive for drive. Such an exciting game. A ton of people came out to support you. What does it mean to these seniors especially right now?
Yeah, it means a great deal. Our seniors obviously have been fantastic. We lost 3 games, and that made us, I'm sure people were getting ready to wanting Hartley to quit the program and quit playing football because it's such a travesty. But you have at it, and you want to be the very best at the end of the season, and here we are. So we feel great for it. And these guys obviously so proud of these seniors and proud of our tradition and what they did for it. Obviously, we third state championship puts us in a pretty rare air, not only in Central Ohio, but in the entire state.
What do you guys have to say? What does it mean to you?
It means a lot. Nobody believed in us. We can only believe in ourselves, and we did it. We did it. We did it.
You had a great game, obviously. What was just working so well for you?
My offensive line, they put in all the work, and they was making the holes for me, so I just ran through them.
I'll come over here. How are you feeling right now?
Man, I'm blessed, man.
We've been favored.
Speechless, man. I'm really speechless right now. We've been working hard for this all year, so it's great to be here, man.
Can you talk to me about that big stop that you made?
You know, I just said we have to risk it all, you know. It's 4th down, you know, gotta go for his legs and take him out.
We did the same thing a week ago, and they went about 80 yards, 60 yards for a touchdown. So made a play, and God bless these guys. God bless our school, and we'll be Merry Christmas. That's for sure.
Merry Christmas for sure. Congrats, guys. Go and enjoy. Back up to you guys.
Thanks, Ashley. We have Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and many more after that play. Our thanks to Coach Birchfield, Ryan Anderson, Curry Hickman,
State runner-up trophy to the Big Red.
And now we will send it down for the presentation of the runner-up trophy in the Division 4.
I'd like everyone to give both of these teams a great round of applause for a classic game here tonight. Coach Reno, I know this is not the ending you wanted, but 13 wins this year with this senior class. I know, and you and Big Red Nation are really proud of this group. In your legendary career, you've had 7 trips to the finals, an incredible 16 trips to the semifinals. Clearly, Steubenville, under your leadership, is one of the class programs in the state of Ohio. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of our staff and our board of directors and all of our member schools to give you the runner-up trophy, Division 4 2015. Congratulations.
Bo Rugg, the Associate Commissioner, with the presentation. Mandela Lawrence Burke will carry off the runner-up hardware. Not the final that they were looking for, but one of 2 teams left standing 4 months and 3 days after the first practice, and nobody can take that away from you regardless.
That's a pretty darn good football team, and Brad Birchfield, he knew it. This is was a bit of a David versus Goliath matchup. As much talent and speed and size that the Big Red had. They had a great season. Boy, they ran into a tough one tonight. Hartley Hawks.
Present the 2015 Division 4 State
in on the
Championship
presentation
trophy
of the Division 4 State Championship trophy
High School
to the Hawks of Bishop Hartley.
Well, Coach Birchfield, you told me in about week 4 you really like coaching this team and these seniors. Now I know why. This is a great group of seniors. Started this playoff run unheralded. You beat the #1 team in the state in the semifinals to get to this final game. You've been to the finals 3 times as a coach and 2 victories. You've done your community proud, just as these seniors have raised their level for this community. It gives me great pleasure to present you with the Division 4 State Championship Trophy 2015.
Congratulations to Coach Birchfield and the Hawks of Bishop Hartley as we wind down 2015 with one of the best games of the day and what has been a great day of football in all the years we've called games here on Championship Saturday. 15 points total separated 3 football games here today at Ohio Stadium. You cannot ask for a more balanced day of football than what we had a chance to be a part of.
Nah, this is special to be involved with this, and you know how much I love the game of football and high school football, and the OHSAA does a great job of the state championships, and the teams delivered today. What a fantastic day to be a fan and watch these teams go for the titles.
Yeah, it all started this morning. We had a chance to call Kirtland's win over Marion Local, 22-20 the final. And then a rematch of last year's Division I state championship. Wayne came back from behind, took a 4-point lead on Eds. Eds closed with a storm. They win 45-35. And then we followed up here tonight with the last kick of 2015, a 40-yard field goal, the longest field goal of the year for Ben Hawk. The difference in a 31-28 win.
Well, congrats to Hartley and their coaching staff and their players for believing, because they were the underdog and they knew it, and they played a nearly flawless game. They did everything they absolutely had to do to win tonight, and they got it done. Very special night for that program, and they should be congratulated.
Well, they've got all the congratulations they need. It's that big championship trophy that will be added to the trophy case, and you heard Coach Birchfield say they have entered rare air. The Hawks are flying into rare air with number 3.
Well, they really have. And again, you think about midway through the season, as Coach alluded to, they lost 3 out of 4 games. And I was one of them that thought, well, it's just not going to be their year. They're probably going to make the playoffs. But, boy, they have buckled down. When they got in the playoffs, they improved week by week. He knocked off a couple of big teams here in the last couple of weeks.
Well, partner, final thoughts from 2015 as we say goodbye to another great season of high school football.
I'm sad. I want to see it go. It's been great. It's been a great run. Always a pleasure.
It's been great working with you all season long. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been a great one. Mikey Simons, our director, the Great Yak, our producer in this Division 4 state championship game for Ashley Collins. Greg Fry, of course, our award-winning Sports Time Ohio crew that have been unbelievable all weekend long. Ryan Cavanaugh, Dave Chudowski, going to wrap up 2015. Our final score here from Ohio Stadium, 31-28 Bishop Hartley. I'm Mike Aaron saying good night. Ryan and Dave are next.